Great Wall of China. This massive network of fortifications stretches across the northern borders of ancient Chinese states and imperial China as a protection against various nomadic groups. Built over many centuries, the most well-known sections were constructed during the Ming Dynasty using stone, brick, and tamped earth. It remains a powerful symbol of endurance, and is the longest man-made structure in the world, snaking through rugged mountains and high plateaus. The Eiffel Tower. Located on the Champ de Mars in Paris, this wrought iron lattice tower was originally constructed as the entrance arch for the 1889 World's Fair. While it was initially criticized by some of France's leading artists and intellectuals for its design, it has since become a global cultural icon of France. It stands as a testament to the Industrial Revolution and remains one of the most visited paid monuments on the planet. The Pyramids of Giza. These ancient masonry structures located on the outskirts of Cairo, Egypt, were built as elaborate tombs for the pharaohs of the Old Kingdom. The Great Pyramid, the largest of the three, was commissioned by Khufu and held the title of the world's tallest man-made structure for nearly 4,000 years. Their precise alignment with the stars and the sheer scale of the stone blocks used continue to fascinate historians and engineers alike. Christ the Redeemer. This massive Art Deco statue of Jesus Christ overlooks the city of Rio de Janeiro from the summit of Mount Corcovado in Brazil. Completed in 1931, the statue is made of reinforced concrete and soapstone, standing nearly 100 feet tall with arms stretching nearly as wide. It serves as a symbol of Christianity across the world and has become a defining cultural landmark for both the city and the country. Mount Fuji. This active stratovolcano is the highest mountain in Japan and is located on the island of Honshu. Known for its exceptionally symmetrical cone, which is snow-capped for several months of the year, it has long been a sacred site and a source of artistic inspiration. It is often depicted in traditional woodblock prints and remains a major destination for pilgrims and hikers who wish to see the sunrise from its peak. The Statue of Liberty. This colossal copper statue stands on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, and was a gift from the people of France to the United States. It was designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, and its metal framework was built by Gustave Eiffel. Dedicated in 1886, the figure represents Libertas, the Roman goddess of liberty, holding a torch and a tablet inscribed with the date of the American Declaration of Independence. Machu Picchu. Set high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, this 15th-century Inca citadel is renowned for its sophisticated dry stone walls that fuse huge blocks without the use of mortar. It was likely built as an estate for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti and was abandoned just over a century later during the Spanish conquest. The site's astronomical alignments and panoramic views make it one of the most significant archaeological ruins in South America. The Taj Mahal. Located on the banks of the Yamuna River in Agra, India, this ivory-white marble mausoleum stands as one of the world's most famous monuments to love and loss. Emperor Shah Jahan ordered its construction in 1632 to house the tomb of his favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who passed away during the birth of their 14th child. Thousands of skilled artisans, including stone cutters, calligraphers, and dome builders, were brought in from across the empire and Central Asia to ensure every detail was perfect. The white marble was sourced from quarries hundreds of miles away and is adorned with intricate floral carvings and semi-precious stone inlays known as pietra dura. A defining characteristic of the site is its absolute symmetry, which is maintained across the gardens, the guest house, and the mosque that flank the central tomb. Interestingly, the four minarets at the corners of the platform were designed to lean slightly outward so that, in the event of a massive earthquake, they would fall away from the main dome rather than onto it. The Colosseum. This massive stone amphitheater in the center of Rome was commissioned around 70 AD by Emperor Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty as a gift to the Roman people. It was constructed on the site of a former private lake belonging to Emperor Nero, effectively reclaiming the land for public use and entertainment. With a seating capacity estimated between 50,000 and 80,000 people, the structure utilized a complex system of numbered arches and tiered seating to manage the movement of diverse social classes. Beneath the wooden arena floor lay the hypogeum, an intricate network of tunnels, cages, and manual elevators used to surprise the audience by hoisting gladiators or wild animals directly into the fray. Throughout its long history, the arena hosted everything from brutal combat to elaborate mock sea battles where the floor was flooded with water to float full-scale ships. Despite centuries of damage from earthquakes and the removal of its stone for other buildings, it remains the most enduring symbol of Roman architectural ingenuity and imperial power. Big Ben. This name is frequently used to describe the iconic clock tower in London, but it actually refers specifically to the great bell hanging inside the Elizabeth Tower at the Palace of Westminster. Cast in 1858, The bell weighs over 13 tons and produces a deep, resonant strike that has marked the hour for the City of London for more than 160 years. The clock mechanism itself is a masterpiece of Victorian engineering, noted for its remarkable accuracy, which is still adjusted by adding or removing old copper pennies from the pendulum. Each of the 4 clock faces is over 20 feet in diameter, and is made up of hundreds of individual pieces of opal glass, which are illuminated from behind at night. Above the clock faces sits a smaller lantern known as the Ayrton light, which is lit whenever Parliament is in session after dark. Even after the tower was damaged by a bomb during the Second World War, the clock famously continued to chime, cementing its status as a global symbol of British stability and resilience.